everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Echoes on Steam. Now this released on the 29th of May 2024 from developer and publisher Novabox, and I was lucky enough to get a copy to do this review video, so huge thank you for that. Now, this is a visual novel game with point and click elements thrown in for good measure, great noirish art style, and an intriguing sort of murder followed by sort of Eldritch horror-esque plot. Now, straight out the bat, this game's called Echoes. There happens to be quite a few games on Steam called Echo, so make sure you look for the right one. It's by Novabox, and I had a lot of fun playing this. I do love my visual novels, but this one was more like a thriller where you go to this town, someone you know has been found dead or murdered, and you're trying to crack this murder case in this like rural American sort of northwest town. Now, in this town of Greenhearth, you'll meet a whole host of interesting characters, some that want to be helpful, some that don't, and you have to explore a variety of different environments, travel to different places, and get information from characters, which is quite cool. So you'll talk to characters, and once you spoke to one character, it might then open up like different sort of discussion paths with another character who you've already spoken to. You think you've like exhausted all your options, but you spoke to one character, they mentioned, say, like, oh, there's a key, or they've seen someone, and you can go back to someone else, and then they'll then unlock some more dialogue paths, and it all like interweaves, which I thought was really cool. Now, what I do like about this game is the art style. Now, it starts off in a sort of one style, and through the game, like, it's set up in episodes. Each episode, the art style changes. So it starts off in this like pastel one. Eventually, it becomes like really stark black and white. Kind of reminds me like the art in the Walking Dead comics. And at the end, the last sort of episode, it does have color, which is cool. So it's interesting as you progress through the game. The art style like moves along with the plot, which I thought was awesome. Now, while this is like a sort of narrative adventure, you do have the point and click scenes where you're having to explore environments, click on things, find clues, hints, stuff like that, and then use those things you found to confront like persons of interest to, like I say, progress the story. Really cool. I'm not going to spoil the story. Like I say, it starts off as more like a cover-up, and you just think, oh, he's had a disagreement or something like that. And then it starts getting to the more like horror aspects of it, which I thought was really cool. So it goes from like noir, like detective, to like proper horror flick style, the way it works, which I thought was cool. Now, the game has 4 different endings, so that gives you a lot of replayability to go back through it and see totally different endings. The characters are really good and well written as well. I thought that was really cool how they interacted with the main character, and changing obviously like what you say to one person gives you more options with the other. Really works hand in hand, and like they do make changes towards the end, like with the story and everything. Lots of discussion options and stuff, and you can like attempt to go to different places in any order you want at points in the game. All in all, fantastic little game. The soundtrack's fine; it does the job. It is as a visual novel soundtrack. Definitely one to recommend though. Loads of replayability here. Very interesting. Hours and hours and hours and hours of content. I love that it goes from like detective and then goes into like the supernatural horror aspect. That's cool because it kept me guessing what was going to happen next. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Novabox do next. Now, you can play this with Xbox and like DualSense, DualShock controllers on Steam. Has Steam achievements, and it's priced at £8.50. Now, you can also buy it with the soundtrack for £9.89, or you can buy like the full Novabox collection, including this game, for I believe it's about £50. So check that out. It's called Echoes. really, really cool visual novel game. Looking forward to seeing more from this developer because, like I say, one of the best visual like novel adventure games I've played in a long time. But hit that like button, guys, hit subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this game and are there any games like this I should check out on the channel. But thanks for watching.